Out in the void where the silence screams, Delta Squad rolls, chasing wild dreams. Stars align, we're the chosen few. Hold the line, that's what we do. Delta Squad, we're flying high, cut through the dark, across the sky. No space madness can pull us down. Together we reign, we wear the crown. Gravity fades, but we stay true. Trust in the bond, it'll see us through. Asteroids crash, but we don't flinch. Tighten the grip, not an inch. Delta Squad, we're flying high, cut through the dark, across the sky. No space madness can pull us down. Together we reign, we wear the crown. Unity's our shield, the stars our guide. With every step we're side by side. No black hole can swallow our light. We're a force that burns so bright. Delta Squad, we're flying high, cut through the dark, across the sky. No space madness can pull us down. Together we reign, we wear the crown.
Check, check, check. There we go. Hello there, everyone. Delta One here. Welcome to the stream. Kind of a random stream tonight for our Tuesday evening. I have got to make it to Beagle Point as part of Distant Worlds 3. Apparently, Distant Worlds 3 stands for doing. Man, I should have thought of this first. I don't know, going really fast. It's an acronym. That works, right? It doesn't. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I'm very tired. But we are going to try to make it to Beagle Point. We've been just chugging along to these different waypoints. We have traveled something like 60 to 65,000 light years over the course of just a handful of hours, just to like keep up pace with the Distant Worlds 3. So we're trying to hit the POIs. It would be fun. A random stream would be if you played Arc Raiders. Maxi, that is on the list. You guys have convinced me. I just haven't done it yet. It's gonna happen. We're gonna do Arc Raiders. Welcome in, Tranquila, on your way to Beagle Point as well. Murdoch as well. Welcome in, going to Beagle Point. And Maxi Bloke. We'll make it happen, my guys. We'll make it happen. Thank you guys for being here. Hit that like button if you're new. Subscribe. Yesterday's stream was kind of wild. We hit like 350 people without. Well, we had a raid from Metal Gamer Geek, which I think brought in somewhere between 20 and 30. But maybe 50. I don't know. But we hit the rest of them solo, which was kind of strange. I don't know what's going on, but hey, we'll take it. It's lovely to have everybody here. So we're still in the Grand Ring system. Let me preface what we're doing here, okay? Just so everybody is on the same page. If you weren't around for last night's stream, so we all still know what it is we're doing. Can't do that. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Chill, chill, Delta. Chill. It's gonna be the part where I slam into the ground. Hey, Mama, how are you? Welcome in. Okay, this is what we're doing. We were here. We went to Trebe. We went to Tom Askey Memorial. We are at Grand Rings. We're gonna skip that Biden. We're gonna go to Distant View in Blue. We're gonna go to Von Richthofen's Rescue and Hot Potato. So we want to try to hit those two tonight. And then I would like to try to hit Beagle Point if we can. Maybe we try Salome's Reach, but I can't stream for 3 hours tonight. I gotta get to bed, so we'll see how far we get. If we do a little bit more hard jumping, we could probably do it. But the distances are getting harder to cover because the galaxy is getting sparser where we are. And so there's not as many neutron stars. We're just kind of having to hoof it. And that's what we'll be doing. Looking for Beagle or bust. That's my current plan. I mean, the thing is, once we get to Beagle Point, I think wherever the next waypoint is, I'm sitting on the carriers. We're going to do some No Man's Sky while they make their way over. Or we'll do some stuff in the bubble. It sounds like there might be a CG gearing up towards massacre missions or piracy stuff. We'll see what's happening. But anyway, that's the game plan. That's what we're doing. Let's pull this out. And thank you guys for being here and supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Just watching is fantastic. Liking is better. Subscribing is the best. Thank you very much. Hard jumping, dude. I'd say any jump for you would be hard at your age, dude. That ain't wrong. My back. So we're back at Grand Rings. 07 to Tranquilla Mayor, who pointed out that if you FSS the system, you get this amazing point here, which is a location where you actually get good pictures. So that's what we're going to be doing. We'll land right here real quick. Ow. Hear that crunch? That was my knees because I was jumping. That is a significantly better picture. Than what we had before. Picture right there. Look at those rings. That's beautiful. That is way, 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 way better. As far out back as I can go. Okay. I mean, this is kind of wild. There's a pic. In fairness, I can't say much as I turn 44 on the 5th. Oh, man. Oh, right. Happy belated birthday, Maxie. I forgot you and my daughter share a birthday month. 44, man. It's one of my lucky numbers. I don't like these landing lights on. That is even more spectacular than when I was there. I think it is all dependent on how the light hits. Yeah, so I saw your pictures, which were beautiful, but they were still a little bit more wispy, like I was getting last night. And I think the reason for that, I just don't want those landing lights on. I didn't like them. Oh, jeez. There we go. You were sitting. Oh God, that was a mistake. You were sitting in the moon was in the shadow part of the planet based on where the sun was. So it's just, I think you're right. It's like luck of the draw, basically. What you're gonna get. Picture there. Let's do this. Then we'll get that going. Get some pictures as we're boosting away. So, sorry, I'm trying to get some nice angles here. Maybe we're skimming along the surface here. That'd be kind of fun. Oh, it's hard to say. How do we do this? Oh, that's cool. Oh, the galaxy's back there. Okay, that's what we want. That's as far back as we can go. What's happening here? Let's slow us down. Let's bring us out like that. Rotate. Pitch up. Yaw. Pitch up. There we go. Okay, and then maybe here. Now maybe we pitch down. We'll zoom out a bit, and then we'll... Oh, not that way. Pitch down a hair. We'll grab... Oh, damn it. Don't do that. Yeah, let's get that picture right there. That looks pretty cool. I like that. Let's see if we can turn this into a thumbnail. Sorry, guys. I'll get back to the chat in just a second. I'm trying to get this exactly right. That's maybe thumbnail worthy. Right there. Okay. Yeah, I think we hit it that time. I'm really happy. Thank you very much, Tranquila, for pointing that out. I would not have known. Ishak here. Hey, what's going on, brother? Welcome in, dude. So we would. Okay, I guess I owe thank you to two people. One of them is to Tranquila for pointing out that bit about the tourist beacon, and then the second one is to Shock, who basically twisted my arm to get here in the most effective way. Basically bet myself that I wouldn't do it. Just played me against me, and it worked perfectly. So there you go. So that's why we're here. That was worth the screen grab, dude. So thank you. Maxie says, "Thank heavens you're here, Shock, as I can't troll him for very long tonight." Murdoch says, out of context, that monologue is what I imagine aerospace engineer dirty talk sounds like. Nailed it. Oh, I had a tough aerospace engineer day today. Jesus Christ. That was a hard day, but okay, let's plan out where we're going. Let's get the galaxy plotter up. Spanch. Where you at, Spanch? I don't know what build it has on here. Excuse me, it's probably the Mandalay. Maybe? I imagine it is. It's gotta be. Yeah, it's perpetually lost. That's good. Let's throw in a couple tons of cargo. Sorry, I'm using the galaxy plotter right now. I know you guys can't see it. I'm hoping for a nice chill stream tonight. I'm thoroughly exhausted. So I'm sorry if I'm a little lower energy than typical, guys. But yo soy human, just like the rest of y'all. And work grinds me down just the same. Alright, let's go. We're going to distant view in blue. Let me set that up. And let's calculate a route. It'll take a minute. There's a neutron star near distant view in blue. I used it on the way to Beagle Point. It ain't much, but it's yeah. It's, what's the name? It ain't much, but it's ooh, jumps 37 is what it's saying. And I think if I just plot the route, I got 36. Yeah, we're just gonna take the route as is. Let me try one more thing. It's a little bit more of a risk. But let's just try all stars and see if we can get a little better. Go into here. Maybe we can get like, if we can get to like 30, that'd be a little better. Nah, I'd rather do the, in this case, if we're getting the same. We'll do foam KGB. Non-sequence stars. Apply filter to route. Big day tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's the big update. I will be streaming No Man's Sky tomorrow. Hello Games and Sean Murray are doing something pretty tricky. None of us really know what's going on here. We didn't get the Gib, and we didn't get the Cowboy. The Cowboy usually means expedition. The Gib usually means big update. And he went back and did a single emoji from the Hello Games account. I can't even remember the last time that happened. So like, I don't know what's going on. This is wild. We'll see. I mean, I think Sean's just sitting in his castle, laughing his ass off at all of us trying to speculate as to what's going on here. And then on Wednesday, he's gonna drop Light No Fire, like a madman. All right, there are going to be precious few first discoveries. I do have ED Buddy going. So this is just going to be jump. So I apologize. That might not be the most interesting thing to watch, but listen, we got a ways to go. Double tap, welcome in. So a build petition. Maybe, Hunt. Maybe. That could be right. Welcome in, dude. I mean, we'll see. What do you guys think the update for No Man's Sky is going to be? So he did like a safety vest or a construction vest, however you want to interpret it. Maybe it's the vest update, the best update. I don't know. Maybe the V is next to B on the keyboard and it was a typo. What do you guys think it's going to be? I told you I'm hoping it's the space station building update. What are your thoughts? I should probably make sure I have space station overrides on one of my accounts. If you're going to use Save Editor, use it now. That vest is also used by hunters. So as a safety vest, yeah, that's a good point, Maxi. So you think a hunting update? Completely redoing No Man's Sky, says Hunt. Linear RGB. Linear RPG. That would be... Turns out we were Artemis the whole time. That would be hilarious. Freighter building. So we had a freighter building update. There was that freighter expedition. I had dropped off No Man's Sky at that point. I hadn't started streaming yet when that happened. I dropped off for a few months. It wasn't Leviathan. I forget what that update was called. But that's when they updated all the new build parts. I mean, freighters could use even more. I mean, that's fair. So maybe. Could be a hall monitor update. Yeah, they're just tightening up the terms and agreements. That's all it is. That'd be pretty great. I was in my Jumpaconda the other day, doing some scouting for our super serial secret project in the for the squadron, and it's got like a size 8 fuel scoop on it, and I do love that. That thing does like 1,100 tons. Now the Anaconda, it like loses a quarter of its tank for, a 75 light year jump. So it's not very fuel efficient, but it scoops like a beast. Oh, build your own exteriors of your freighter. Ooh. That would be pretty epic, Shock. So basically taking the Corvette update to the next level with freighters. Oh, I like that idea a lot, actually. That's pretty sick. I hadn't thought of it like that. That's a great idea. Where are you at? 30 jumps left? 31. Murdoch says, dude, I'm missing that 7A on my Caspian. I got a 6 on the crate, but I'm still having to throttle down to top up, holding me back. It does, right? I mean, it's... I love the Mandalay, man. The ship is truly epic. Get a ground view. Look around. Decent cockpit. And behind you is such a beautiful view. I didn't realize how awesome it was. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know if I got that picture. We'll see. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. That's right. Let's see if I got that picture. I doubt it. Oh, not quite. Ooh, it's doing something. Did it give it to me? Okay, this ain't bad. Hold on, take a look at this. That ain't bad. It could be worse. You've run into quite a few of those. Uh-oh. I'm in for trouble. So the interesting thing is in our galaxy, over 50% of the systems actually have binary stars. Or 2 stars, I shouldn't say binary. It may be spread out a bit. But our solar system is not rare, but it is less common than those. So it might be a good bet that, you know, if life were to evolve somewhere else, it would be evolved to be much on a much hotter planet. Potentially. So we might be like deep freeze creatures compared to others that are out there. Oh, excuse me. Alright, coming around this side.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Technically, if a system has 2 stars, says Murdoch, even if they aren't close, wouldn't they be a binary system still? One has to orbit the other, even if it's a great distance. I guess they would both be in some form. They might not orbit each other. It could be like they could orbit a point in space, but fair enough. That's a good point. Hey, Doug. Welcome back. We're continuing our journey. I mapped jump to my joystick as well, so I just don't have to put my hands on the throttle for this because we're not going to FSS anything because... Wait, you should be jumping. Why aren't you jumping? Damn it. I just said I did it and now it's not working. Oh, Nikes, what did I do? Oh, it's that button. Okay. They would be a binary. Oh, and I am wrong. Binary indeed. I stand corrected. Alpha Centauri has 3 stars. Ooh, cool. I went even lazier. I made a voice attack command. Nice. Yeah, trinary star system. That's pretty. It might be a 3-body problem. Name drop, please sponsor. I don't know. Oh, it's been a long day. We were flying drones over water, and I was working with a group of graduate students, and so they're still learning what they're doing, and we're trying to do like real work, but their systems were not reliable enough, and we sank a drone, which is never good, so we had to recover that. And then the other one just it failed and flew into the water. Nosedived. That was tough. That was a weird show. I liked it, Maxie. It was weird. That's fair, but I liked it. Such a geek joke. I mean, you know. Doug says, I just switched off Elite, scanned the system I'm building up of all its exobio, and also finished building a tourist beacon. Population is at 700 million. Let's go. Nice job, dude. So I wanted to come in here before I head off to bed. Hey, thanks for hanging out. For as long as you would like, or as little as you would like. Sleep is important. My daughter's daycare teacher says, sweetheart, when you go home, eat well, sleep well. Does a body good. Ooh, barely didn't overheat on that one. Good look, but the trilogy as a whole is even better. Good book, but the trilogy as a whole is even better. Awesome. Well, I assume they're gonna... listen, I haven't read the book, unfortunately. I've only seen the show. Oh, Maxie, you said it was good but weird. I've really been enjoying Foundation recently. I haven't caught up on the new season, but Foundation is good. It got a little weird, but it's still really good. Cannot recommend Foundation enough. The actors who play Dusk, Dawn, and Day, are especially Day, are so good. Doug says, yeah, my sleep as of late hasn't been great, but I'm off work for a few days, so I'm giving myself a break. Hey, good for you. Mental health days are important. Foundation, the series, is not anything like the book. Fair enough. I haven't read the book either. Man, I've become more of a cinephile. I need to up my reading game. Totally different. Okay. Yeah, your support is appreciated. Hell yeah. We got the squad in here tonight, 12. Hell yeah. I'm hoping for a chill stream. I don't got the bounce off the walls energy I usually try to do. It was I spent all my energy being level-headed and patient today. You know, Maxie, I was thinking the same thing as you were mentioning it. I think Foundation was my suggestion, Maxie says to you a while back. Another win for Maxie. I agree. We don't have to summon anybody, Murdoch. I'm cool. Let's hang. That's the 12 of us. That sounds fantastic to me tonight. But hey, we always appreciate more people. That's fair. You know, it's always good to have new faces around. The second book gets bigger than the first, and the second is utterly mind-blowing. Well, now I need to read Foundation. I'm gonna be completely honest. I did not know it was a book. So, you're 8 jumps from Beagle Point. Let's go. Are we in the same server? We are. Look at you. There you are. And there's Beagle Point right there. Congratulations. Did you go to the hot potato? The third, wait, I thought the second was mind-blowing. The second is utterly mind-blowing, and the third is just mind-blowing, so is third worse than the second? '86 to Distant Suns. I'm also in the FleetCom private group. Okay, let's take a look in a minute. I have not seen Person of Interest, Maxie. I did not make it to the view in blue yesterday. That we are on our way there, Doug. I ran out of steam at around midnight. I think it was midnight, maybe 11:30. I can't remember. Let's see where Mr. Murdoch is. Woo! The Distant Suns? Where is Distant Suns? Oh, Distant Suns is the carrier, right? No, wait. That's not right. Yeah, is Distant Suns the carrier? It is. It doesn't disappoint. All right, well, I'm excited. Second is bigger than one, and third is totally mind blowing. Okay, got it. Got it.
System scan.
We gotta get it right.
Fuel scooping.
Well, we're gonna check out view in blue.
Frameshift drive charging.
How many jumps are we? 20 more jumps. All right, we're doing it. I know this is like. I debated making this a member stream because I figured it'd be a lot of just like kind of hard jumping, but
4, 3, 2,
some folks are watching this as a series, so why not? I need to put this into a playlist. Wait, are you talking about the 3-body problem books, or are you talking about Foundation? I would recommend Person of Interest. It's getting close to being slightly dated, but it's still good. And it's one of those series that didn't get canceled in the middle. Oh, that is always nice. You're headed for the Caspian. I can't do this jump range. I thought I had it in me, but if this is that dog in me, it's asleep in front of the fireplace. Fair enough. Talking about 3-body. Gotcha, Tranquila. Yeah, man. I mean, you could smell the roses in a Caspian as well as you can in the other one. I mean, you might have to force yourself to slow down a bit, but it also gives you that ability to catch up if you want to. So, fair enough.
4, 3, 2,
I am looking forward to like a week break where I'm just being towed around. I think I might transfer all my stuff. No, I'll stay on the Pillar of Chista. It's fine.
fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Landing in the crate is much easier for bio, but I haven't had time to mess with it. Ah, okay. Well, they said the Caspian would be easier landing on planets because they kept the landing gear kind of close together. Did that end up being not quite accurate? You might ride this week too, Murdoch. Yeah, it's getting tiring. Honestly, it's just the pace is too high. They're saying they're gonna slow it down, and I believe them. But it's it's a quarter of the way through Distant Worlds. We're 4 weeks in. We're almost a month in. It's a 4-month-long voyage, and I don't know. It's been a lot of hard jumping.
Fuel scooping.
Foundation is a whole other kettle of fish. If you read Isaac Asimov's books, they're still all tied together. But the last Foundation book is also a jaw dropper. Wow, you appear to love reading sci-fi, Tranquil. That's awesome.
Frameshift drive charging.
Shock, say something. What are these books you all speak of? Oops. I watched the YouTube. Is it the same thing? Alien Royalty, welcome in, buddy. Where are we at? 17 jumps? An iPad or a Kindle, but analog. Do you mean I have to turn things? That's insanity.
Fuel scooping.
You know who I am. No first discoveries out here, man.
Frameshift drive charging.
We're gonna have to go to that potato planet eventually. Alright. I do want to go to that potato spot. We might skip.
4, 3, 2,
1 point. We might skip Von Richthofen's rescue. We might skip that. It's fun for lore, but I might just need the time. We'll see how much of a detour it is.
fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Alright, where's the hot potato? There it is.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Does it look like?
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, she's calculating. Delta 1, have you seen the Japanese automatic bookmark? They're such a great invention. I have not. "27 jumps
3, 2,
with 1, 2, 3, 4 neutrons along the way. 27 jumps. Says estimated time an hour. I don't see how that's possible. I could do a jump a minute, so that should be 30 minutes to the hot potato.
Fuel scooping.
I gotta see the hot potato. It's so stupid. It's just on brand, you know what I mean?
Frameshift drive charging.
14 jumps. We're getting there. That's where we are. That's where we're going.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I didn't see where we were. All right, baby. View, blue in the view. View in the blue. What's it called? Distant view in the blue. Only a few more jumps left.
Fuel scooping.
Let's see. We were here, and so we're more than halfway.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive.
It's really. I'm really happy we got that picture in at the Grand Rings. That was really cool. It was a fun detour. It wasn't added like 1,500 light years, but
4,
nah.
3, 2, 1.
So we're being limited by how far we can jump. Like I could do like 80 light years of jump effectively, maybe like 79, but we're losing like 3 to 5 light years, maybe 6 light years every single time, just because the stars are so far spread out from each other.
System scan complete. Fuel
Yeah, like this next one's 75.7. Our actual jump range is 81 currently.
Frameshift drive charging.
So on, I think it's on Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember. The Distant Worlds 3, the Distant Worlds 3, the organizers are doing an event in which they are taking everybody out to Salome's Reach, which is actually the furthest planet you can get to from Sol that land on. It's actually a little further than the Beagle Point, and the only reason it's reachable now is because we have the extended jump range. Beagle Point was as far as we could get when, I forget the commander's name, but in his ship, the USS Beagle, got to Beagle Point.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
So now we can get out there and we can walk on the planet and all that stuff, so we'll go the actual furthest distance we can, which I have never gone to before. Alien, I'm reading what you're saying. All right. Let's see.
Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Want to limit the amount of... I wonder if I like SCO every time I hit a star. Can I like go a little faster? Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Okay, yeah, so there's almost no chance I can actually participate in the Fleet Comm group. Maybe I can.
4,
That could be fun.
3, 2, 1.
Saturday at 3 p.m. does feel unlikely. I need to be distracted first. That's true. I'm not monologuing yet. I'm just talking to you guys. All right.
Fuel scooping.
Excuse me. 9 jumps, almost there, guys. It should be a spectacular view, hopefully.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ooh, we're heating up on that one. Just a little bit, but heat nonetheless.
3, 2, 1.
If not, I'm down to do a Delta one later in the evening. Okay, maybe Murdoch. There's a good chance I'll have to stream No Man's Sky on Saturday, just because the update will have dropped. But who knows what? Who knows what it's gonna be? No, it's. God.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive.
Ah, get any faster. Had to step away, but what were you mentioning about Salome's Reach? I was just discussing how it's the actual furthest point from Seoul. We weren't able to get there before because our jump range was too limited, and when the USS Beagle went there, it certainly couldn't. So Beagle Point we just talk about as the furthest point, but Salome's Reach actually is. So it'll be cool to go to. No, I don't think I can, like I said, I don't think I could do it with the actual Distant Worlds event. But guys, specifically Murdoch and Trank, I don't know if Calico Jack is still able to play or not, but I would love if the three of us could get a picture at Beagle Point or Salome's Reach. Like, I think that would be really cool, even if we don't do it on stream, because we have that picture in the carrier on by Barnard's Loop. You know, just I think it's a cool little the three of us meeting up again for the first time since all the way across the galaxy. I think is a really cool concept. So we can coordinate schedules to make it work. Even if I can only pop on for like half an hour or something, I'll try to find a way.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
NMS trailer? There's no new NMS trailer. They don't really do trailers.
Frameshift drive charging.
We are going to be having an update. We do not know what it is. But we're going to overheat on this one, are we? Nope, maybe not. 6 jumps away.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm not sure we'll make it to Beagle Point tonight. We're gonna do our darndest. But the stream started late. I had both kids this evening. My wife was at a work event. Wait for me, I'm coming. Let me get past this tutorial real quick. All right, Shock. We'll save a seat and a beer for you. They usually have a trailer for updates. If they don't, likely a false update news. No, they release the update trailer after the update drops.
Frameshift drive charging.
The update drops, you jump in, they don't even have patch notes set up. You go in and you kind of go through it, and then the patch notes come out, and then a trailer drops. Usually by the end of the day. Captain No Name 07, welcome in, Commander. How are you this evening? I thought the Abyss was weird. The Abyss is weird. I agree, the sky is crazy. It's so black out here.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Alright. So there's been a little bit of a shake-up in the leadership for Distant Worlds 3. 2 of the organizers, one for health reasons, one for, it seems, maybe personal reasons, have had to drop off. The Distant Worlds 3 organizers have made it very clear that, you know, the expedition is still very much ongoing. There are a lot of people in the leadership team. So, you know, there's enough people to, more than enough people, to keep the train and the events and the scheduling and everything just completely on track. So no fear, no worries. You know, these guys have been breathing and living Distant Worlds 3 for a year and planning, and it's a lot of work to plan this sort of stuff. And then a lot of pressure when it's on, you know, so, you know, I can't blame anybody for maybe needing to take a break from it or whatever. So we'll support them no matter what, right? And I hope those two commanders do well. I know Commander Yannick is having some health issues, so we wish them the best. The other commander, I can't remember the name, but we wish them the best too. You know, at the end of the day, this is fun. It's a hobby. If it stops being fun, then, you know, it's not worth doing. And that's one of the reasons I am going to ride the carrier, I think, for this next one, is I don't want to burn out. And I'm feeling like if I just keep jumping to jump, I'm going to burn out.
Cannot comply. Cannot comply. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charged.
So I just don't want to get there. The fam and the baby are doing well, Alien. Thank you for asking. Oh, there it is. That's where we're going, right there. Everybody is hunky-dory.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Or we go for a bit longer. I'm hoping we can reach Beagle Point, but we might not tonight. We'll see. We'll see how long I have steam for. Whoa. I guess we're neutron jumping for the next one.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Oh, is it the next system? So it is. Let's go. I don't know why we are neutron jumping. I guess it's one jump versus two small jumps. You can do it, says Captain No Name. I hope so. Thank you for the encouragement, my friend. Thank you all for hanging out. We got 27 people in here. Hit that like button. It is Trey's helpful. And getting the stream out to other folks. And getting the channel out to other folks so we can grow our little Delta squad and our Delta Flyer squadron. And expose people to not only just Elite Dangerous, but other fun games that we play. Whoa. Oh, what the I guess there's a black hole here. Yep. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Can we get her to do some funky things? Try Maxi. Maybe a hair startling, but not. It wasn't butt clenching. Where's the other star? Oh, that's the black hole right there. Is that the black hole? Yeah. Oh, look at that. That is actually quite glorious. I gotta say, the pink and purple for the ship really do pop. Even a hair startling is a win. Fair enough. That is beautiful. Take a picture there. Yeah, welcome into the Lurkers, of course. Thanks for hanging. Agreed. Where's that black hole? I want to put the black hole in between me and... Is there two black holes in the system? What is this system? Yeah, that's the actual black hole. That's what we want. Galaxy is back where? Where's the band? There's the galactic band. There's the black hole. We're going to slowly work our way around. Onto this side till we get that lensing effect. over the center of the galactic disk. Ooh, there it is. That's pretty cool. That's fun. The colors are beautiful here. Take a picture there. All right, let's see if we can get one. Like that. So what I like about that is because of the black hole, you get a little bit of bubble lensing there. And that encompasses the fuselage of the ship, and the wings are off to the side. Looks like if inner space took on the inside of Smurfs nuts. Hi, Nessie. What are you doing here, girl? Hey, Delta wife. How's it going? Did you just get out of her room?
No.
Oh my god. 1 second, guys. Maxie says hi to you and Nessie. Wow. She's like, so what? And then she was like, no, hi. Let's grab that picture a little further out as well. I thought that looked kind of cool. This is beautiful. Let's get a thumbnail shot as well. We can rotate it, so that's fine. Maxie goes, never liked her. That's fair. All right, let's see what the damage is for the rest of this voyage. This was absolutely worth coming to. This is gorgeous. Is that another black hole? That is another black hole. Wait, what are we looking at? Oh, did we move? We did move. That's what happened. Okay. So I want to go here, which I believe is, what is this location? This is Hot Potato. Let's see what it gives me. I've got 27 jumps and 27 jumps. That takes me there, and then Beagle Point is right there, so that's 1800. So let's see. Let's see what this is to Beagle Point. So that was 1800, basically, almost 1900. I'm gonna see what the distance is from Hot Potato to Beagle Point. 1700. So 1900 and 1700 effectively puts me at what, 3600, whereas if I just go straight to Beagle Point, it's an extra 500 light years. That's not that bad. So we will do this. All right, guys. 2:30 a.m. was kind of my cutoff, so I have to bounce. Have a great stream. Delta 1, have a great rest of your evening / night. Delta Squad. Hey, you too, Maxie. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I appreciate it. It's always great to see you, man. And happy belated birthday.
Frameshift drive charging.
Shall we, ladies and gents? All right. We can make it to hot potato. And then it'll be another 1,700 light years. So we're an hour away from Beagle Point. Let's time it. Let's see how long it takes us to do this. Let's see how fast we're jumping to, actually.
Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
We were about 5 seconds when we got in here. Don't forget to smash that like. Yes, thank you, Maxie. Smash the like button.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you put a squadron command. Nice. Thanks, Murdoch. Feel free to join our squadron, DTFL, Delta Flyers. We also have a private group player, Delta 1246. We always welcome new players to come hang. Hell yeah. 53 seconds. Let's see
Fuel scooping.
what our jump time is going to look like.
Complete. Frameshift drive.
We'll heat up a little bit. That's all right. Only to 66. We were at 53 seconds. Okay. Got tired of typing it. Fair enough, man. That's fair enough. Oh, God. Maybe we make Beagle Point. I do want to do Salome's Reach. I think that would be worth it to do on stream.
Fuel scooping.
Maybe that ends up being a member stream. And I can republish it later.
Frameshift drive.
Because that excursion should only be like half an hour to an hour, which probably isn't worth a full-blown stream. There is also an update to Apex Legends tonight, so I do want to try out the new update. So we're looking at about a minute per, maybe a little less. Actually, 2 jumps in. A little over a minute and a half. So we're looking at between 45 and 50 seconds per jump, which is good because I'm usually looking at in another jumping ship, like your normal old school jumpers, 50 to 55 seconds. So 45 to 50 seconds, 5 seconds per jump.
Fuel scooping.
At 27 jumps, it adds up to a couple of minutes, you know. That
Frameshift drive charging.
it all adds up. You know, it's 10 minutes on the night, 5 minutes on the night. For that little extra efficiency. 23 jumps to this little potato.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I think we will skip. We're definitely going to skip Vigrotofen's rescue. So we can talk about that on the way.
Fuel scooping.
I want to see how hot potato goes through before I try it. I've seen some other videos of worlds close to the sun. We'll see. Yeah, okay. I mean, what I love about hot potato is the shape of that planet. I took a quick look at it, and it brings me joy.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, that's the other point. It's only Tuesday, so we got time. I'm just looking at the rest of my week, and it's looking like I won't.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so the system that we're skipping is going to be von Richthofen's rescue. So I'll read that out, the EDSM kind of blurb out for everybody. Location where an epic deep space rescue occurred back in November 3302. So a while back. Commander Macedonica was returning from home from Beagle Point, but became stranded here when a miscalculation of germanium resources meant he could not make a Jumponian jump to the next system on his route through the Solitude Void. His distress signal was picked up by Commander Chiggy von Richthofen, 60,000 light years away. Rigging his ship out with a mining laser, von Richthofen set out on an epic journey across the galaxy to help the stranded Commander Magdonica seek the badly needed germanium. That's epic. This guy went 60,000 light years to save a dude. Now, so that's a cool, like, if we're going there to do a lore thing, but there's no pictures to take there, so we could just talk about it for now. If you want to go there, it might be worth the visit. I'm on DSSA Distant Worlds in Beagle Point. 07. Congrats, Tranquila. I will join you there when we get there.
4, 3, 2, 1.
If we get there ever. We gotta get to Hot Potato first. That sounds like something I would pull. I mean, it does. And it does sound like a lot of fun. I mean, the fact that it was cataloged is pretty cool. Oh, my throat is hurting a bit. That's not a good sign. Oh, I might be coming down with whatever my kid had.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to see how I feel after I get to the Caspian. Might go back to View in Blue and Hot Potato. View in Blue was really beautiful. That was nice. I wish I had a little bit more energy tonight. I would check it out in a little bit more detail. Hot Potato seems silly, so. And it's only added 500 light years to the journey from View in Blue, so it's like, why not? But Murdoch, it sounds like you're on the edge of burnout, so be careful, because I'm kind of like skittering that edge as well. I think so. I sort of understand the point that the Distant World organizers are talking about. You know, wanting to get everybody out far enough and seeing the epic places in the galaxy. I guess we're waiting for the other shoe to drop, as it were. Like, what's like the thing that's gonna happen? Like, we got the DSSA carrier, which is cool. We're hunting for a lost T9, but like, if you're hunting for the lost T9, you're not gonna find anything else. You're not gonna see any of these sites, right? Like, we could have, like, people would have done Distant Worlds for 6 months. You know what I mean? Like, why sprint to Beagle Point? Or if you're going to sprint to Beagle Point, why not just sprint to Beagle Point? We didn't do that. We did a weird, like, zigzag across the galaxy. Like, we were down. We even started Barnard's Loop, right? So we started down here below the bubble. Well, I guess not everybody went to Colonia, but effectively Colonia. Let's go take a look. Hey, 41 folks here. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Hit the like button. All that gross YouTube stuff I have to say, which personally I don't enjoy saying. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification. You know how it is. Oop, let's jump out a little bit. Yeah, we're not gonna. Murdoch says, I don't understand how people are having time to do any of the side material. I don't even have time to keep up with reading about it while trying to maintain the pace. Do these people not work? That's kind of the thing, right? If you don't work, then maybe. And the other thing is, well, so I'll tell you how they're able to do it, Murdoch. They don't do the jumping. They're on the carriers. If you're on the carriers, you have time to do it. Though some people maybe are able to. I don't know. If you're in a min-maxed Caspian, maybe.
Frameshift drive charging.
So if you look at the galaxy, right? So like we said, we started down at Barnard's Loop. We went the 24,000 light years to Colonia. Then we zagged across to like here somewhere. And then we went here somewhere. And then we went up. Like this big like jump across here, which was an extra 14,000 light years, didn't have to happen. We could have just gone straight out and had a waypoint somewhere over here. There's got to be something interesting in the galaxy right here. You know what I mean? I'll say it with my chest. Delta is a hell of a guy and a great streamer, and he totally deserves a like and a sub. Oh, thanks, Murdoch. Appreciate it. That is true. But even then, trying to coordinate when the carriers are moored, etc., it's quite a bit of work. Well, for the organizers, you're going to put that extra time in, right?
Fuel scooping.
So, you know, they just have to all be there by Saturday. I might want to end up taking my stuff off Pillar of Chista if I'm going to be... I mean, where is Pillar of Chista right now? It's here. So it is ahead of me.
4.
Got the week to get there, so... There's a sub is pretty bold, says Shock. That's true. Also a fair point. Harsh, but fair. Oh, I'm definitely not feeling well. I'm coming down with something. That is not good. I've got 3 more days of heavy testing left to do.
Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
How many more jumps? 13 more jumps. Oh my god. We can do it, guys. I believe in the power of us. I'll feel better if I can make it to Beagle Point. I'll feel a lot better.
4, 3,
Just to get it out of the way. I would be incredibly disappointed if I was too sick to stream for No Man's Sky Update Day. It would be the first time since I started streaming that I'm not able to stream for Update Day. Usually I take the day off, but this time around I don't think that is a possibility. Oops.
fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
We're at 12 minutes. We got 12 more jumps to go. We had 27. So we've done 15 jumps in 12 minutes. That's pretty good. That's a really good pace. This Mandalay ain't screwing around, man. I am a fan.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
All right.
Frameshift
A few
drive
more.
charging.
Oop. Let's bump out a bit so we don't overheat. Ooh, just barely. Oh, we're overheating a little bit. 81% heat. The ship shall survive.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So they said somewhere that the pace is going to slow down. Is that true? Or are we making that up? I'm going to look at their Discord.
Fuel scooping.
See if it's true or if we made that up in our heads. I think it's true.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
Not seeing anything in the Yeah, that'd be cool, Murdoch. I'm trying to look, but I'm scanning through it kind of quickly. Tranquilla says it's true. They trust Tranquilla. Sure. That sounded very sarcastic. I did not mean for that to sound sarcastic. I meant it genuinely. They have said on various occasions. Okay. I'd like to see their announcements. Because unless it's there, I'm not believing what's happening. It seems like everything that happens in the announcements is like their word is their bond, you know? Been a little... Was this in their announcement section? Murdoch, that you just sent me? It says, as many of you know, the Distant Worlds 3 expedition is organized by an all-volunteer force. The ambitious plan of this expedition required immense planning by various disparate groups working across multiple time zones. To create experiences we hope further your enjoyment of the universe we all love. Given the complex nature of both the events we've organized, the limitations of the universe, I did read this. This was in the announcement. Yeah, you're right. The unknown element of how 8,000 plus commanders will interact with them. And to be fair, I'm not throwing any shade at them. You know, there are reasons people do the things they're doing, and I'm sure they have good ones. They have not always gone according to plan. That's fair. This has on occasion led to communications that have left commanders unclear of our intentions, unable to participate in specific events, or otherwise diminished their enjoyment of the expedition. For that, we sincerely apologize. We are working to improve those communications going forward. That's also good. To better set expectations, a few things to note from here on out. Hold on, not crash it to a star. Given the distances and remote areas from which we will operate from, it will be impossible for the typical explorer to visit every POI, attend every event, or even take part in every element of the story. We hope to give you enough notice so that you can adequately prioritize, but things may change. Real life may intervene, and well-laid plans may fall apart. So this is where I am going to push back a little bit. I understand you can't do everything, but you can't even do, like, one of these. Like, visiting every POI is a lot of work. You can't do any of these and do any meaningful exploration. Right? You could do a tour. But it's called Distant Worlds, not Distant Tours, right? I mean, so you could visit every POI like I am, right? Mostly. If you have, like, 8 to 9 hours, maybe 10 hours a week to play. Right? To visit every POI. That's just the POIs. That is attending no events. That's not taking part in any elements of the story. We hope to give you enough notice so that you can adequately prioritize. Yeah, okay. We're often fighting against limitations of a 10-year-old game, the peer-to-peer nature of instancing. So they're talking about the mass jumps here. Yeah, every jump is an experiment. We're adapting those procedures, but that does mean that not all who want to participate will always be able to participate. That is 100% fair. The game is going to break. You know, instancing is always a bit tough. They had 100 commanders, I think, in the last jump. I'm honestly flabbergasted. Good for them. That was hard to do. That's kind of my gripe. Murdoch, you're talking about, like, you need 10 hours just to do the POIs, right? And no exploration. Really no exploration. And a good jumper, right? I couldn't do this. Like, I'm in a Mandalay with an 80 light year jump range. Unless I'm paying real world dollars for a Caspian, this took time to set up. In terms of their communication, so ultimately, given the multitude of communication tools spread across the web, Discord forums, etc., created over several years, and in some cases by team members no longer with us, there will be some inconsistencies. We will correct them when we find them, and we will work to minimize them going forward. To that end, the announcement section is your best source for information. That's fair. And ending on a positive note, at its core, Distant Worlds 3 is an exploration event. Reach the weekly waypoints and stick with it for the next few months, and you will have completed Distant Worlds 3. Everything beyond that is an extra icy ring on the proverbial cake. We look forward to seeing you all out there in the black. And that, a little pushback again there. This isn't an exploration event. This is a touring event, right? You can't explore if you're doing any of this stuff. If you were to cut the distances between the waypoints in half. Now you can explore. Now you can explore. Now you can see some POIs. Will you get everything? No. You'll be able to visit some of the POIs. You'll be able to do some of the story stuff, but you'll also be able to discover that system for the first time. See the biology that you want to see, you know? Your range is better than my Caspian. Okay, there you go, Murdoch, right? They had all those cool events that I wanted to participate in, many of them, but ultimately, if I also wanted to be anything but a carrier princess, I can't actually participate in anything. I'm in the same boat. And, you know, I'm streaming the game. Like, what am I supposed to do? Have you guys watch me sit in a carrier bar for a week? I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed. We could do it. Your Caspian is 74 full of fuel, but 83 max, so neutron multiplier aside, it's not that big of an advantage. Fair enough. Did you engineer it at all? I'm sure you did. Of course you did. What am I talking about? Oh, my nose is getting stuffy. Oh no. I was complaining about the same thing 3 years into the tutorial, says Shock. Listen, man. You could just get past that first hump. You'll enjoy the game. It's relaxing. It's fun. You gotta dig deep. And don't worry about the on-foot stuff. You could spend years doing just the space stuff. Then not get bored. Excuse me. Are we there? Is this the system? No. Sorry, guys. I'm all sniffly and gross. Just during the stream, you're watching me get sick in real time. Oh, God. What a fun 2-hour window. It is, but I kind of focused on exo and rat duty over pure jump range, which is fair, right? That's okay. And a jumping ship does not an explorer make, FYI. Right? Okay, next system is the system. A jumping ship is just getting somewhere as fast as possible. An exploration ship needs an SRV bay. You know, it needs a mining laser. It needs things that, you know, that take weight and kill your jump range a bit. Shot, get on the stick, man. This game is only fun after you get out of that sidey. That's, yeah. Well, we did do the Outlander challenge in the Sidewinder, Murdoch. So I think that part of Distant Worlds I really enjoyed. That's like, that captured a lot of the magic. I have enjoyed seeing these POIs. I'm glad I'm choosing that over the events. Just because it is really cool. Okay, so this is the system. Let's find a hot potato. I imagine that is it. It's gotta be. That's gotta be it. Oh, we are still in the scooping range. That's dangerous. I'm keeping notes. I'll visit the ones I miss eventually. Fair enough. We're going to shoot past it, and then we're going to come back around the other side. There's this. Nope, we want to go a little further past it. It didn't stick for me the first 3 times either, Shock. I have the patience of a black lab. You and my dog will get along famously. But now I'm 2K hours and 375,000 light years deep. Yeah. It can take an effort for some folks. I know, like, Damash is another person who started it, but then dropped it, and then I think he watched me and got inspired to try it again, which was I was honored. Then it just sucked him in, right? And that's what Elite Dangerous does to you. Speaking of, we've got 87 people here who feel the same way, it seems. We're gonna land on the planet. Actually, no. First, we're gonna look at the other side. Why is this called a hot potato? Well, hey, let me show you. This ridiculous thing. Is that it orbiting away from me? Oh my god, look at its speed. Grab a couple of pictures before she's gone. It's a little potato. Oh wow, that orbit speed is something else. Yeah, we're gonna have to catch up to this bad boy. It's not as bad as the Death Planet, but I did not know they warned about that. I should have paid more attention. Oh, jeez. Right, now I'm stuck to the atmosphere. This thing is 5.04 Gs. This is like the asteroid from Armageddon. We shouldn't even need to glide. This is hilarious. This is so dumb. It is very potato-y. So, should you come visit? I'm thinking about Tranquila here. It's silly and it's funny. And if I was a little less tired, I think we'd be having a little bit more of a go at it. But I'd say the tarantulas, is that what it's called? Tarantulas, whatever. Inferno felt a bit more impressive. Well, that's how long it took to get here, which it was like 25-ish minutes. How long until you down a bottle of NyQuil? Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's as impressive as that from a heat standpoint, but I think it is impressive from a... It looks like a potato, and that's hilarious to me. So I'm glad I came here. But I think you might get the same satisfaction out of just watching somebody come here versus actually coming here. But that, personal preference, whatever you're feeling. Yeah, a planetoid. It doesn't have enough gravity to make a perfectly round sphere. Yeah. But you can see, like, as we look at the picture here, right, it's not quite as epic as our other spot. Grab a picture. I mean, she's a potato. Ain't no denying that. Just a little forced perspective here. Grab a couple of shots as we're coming down. There we go. Get something like that for a thumbnail. All right. That's our potato planet. Time for haggis, taties, and neeps. Hey, we almost got 100 folks in here. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate you. Feel free to say hello to us in chat, or lurk away, whatever your preference is. How could we possibly be mass locked? All right, so to Beagle Point, I've got 23 jumps on this system here. Let's see what it is for me here. 24 jumps. We will use this just so that I don't have to.
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't have to worry about copying and pasting. I'll lose the time. Tortoise, hey, '07, welcome in. How are you today? And Michael Roth. Hi, only just started playing Elite in earnest about a week ago. Now my YouTube feed is exclusively relayed videos. Welcome here. We are, I stream a lot of Elite Dangerous. I do a few other games as well, but Elite Dangerous is a mainstay, a staple of the channel. It's good to have you here. If you have any questions as a new player, please let us know. We have a lot of institutional knowledge sitting inside here. As you've joined in the last few weeks, I'm sure you've heard, or you may have heard, of Distant Worlds 3, a big expedition that is going out into the black. I am on that expedition right now. In fact, we are pretty far from Earth. Earth is sitting over here in the bubble. We went to Colonia, we went to Rendezvous Point, we went to that second spot, and now we're over here on our way to the furthest spot from Seoul, Beagle Point. So, it's a good time. Yeah, we have a squadron if you want to join us and all that stuff. You know, no pressure. Enjoy. Have fun. You're in a really awesome part of Elite Dangerous where you get to experience it for the first time, which is really cool. It is fun. It can be frustrating. So, use those online resources. Ask questions. Inara.cz is a website that will be your friend. We are trying to make it to Beagle Point. That is the goal for the evening. There's not a lot of exploration happening here. We're just sprinting. So it's a bit of jiggity jumping. While I am actively getting sick in front of you guys. Oh, it sucks. It's such a hard week this week too. Oh no. I should get some Gatorade preemptively.
Fuel scooping.
There are no undiscovered stars around here. Yeah, so there's no exploration that's happening here. Which is why I didn't buy that argument that we want to get out to a part of space that's unexplored from, that was one of the communiques that came out. I was like, that's not what's happening. Mr. Chipper the Dog, what a great name. Made my way to Colonia on the Neutron Star Highway and did not run out of fuel or die. So feeling pretty good about that. Then today, checked out Sag-A. Hey, that is an awesome, awesome achievement. Congratulations, 07 Commander. Sag-A is the sight to behold. Even though we now know that there's an accretion disk and stuff that we didn't quite have the visuals for back when black holes were made in Elite Dangerous, the visuals for the supermassive black hole Sagittarius A at the center of our galaxy is quite astounding. So congrats. That's awesome. And welcome in.
Frameshift drive charging.
I hope I don't get you said. I hope you don't get too sick. Man, me too. But my mom didn't let me eat dirt as a child, so I have no immune system. So that's gonna be fun. Sag-A is an awesome first experience. Glad you can make it out there. Yeah, I remember back when my brother played a little bit more. Oh man, actually running. 1 second. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Back when my brother played Elite Dangerous a little bit more religiously, he took a trip out to Sag-A, and you know, none of streaming wasn't even on the agenda at all at the time, and he actually streamed on Twitch just for friends, right? Not a real Twitch thing. For friends who didn't play, just so they could like see the experience of him going to Sagittarius A, which I thought was really cool. And so I have on the way here, I think one of my favorite trips was that trip between Colonia and Rendezvous Point, so the first and second waypoints effectively for this journey, because that is a part of the galaxy that is so dense that almost every jump you do is an unexplored system. You can get some great exobiology for money. You can find some cool astronomical features. I found a system that had a neutron star, a black hole, and something else in it. I can't remember. And it's a first discovery of mine now, which is... that's so fun, right? Now, if I can find a system that has a neutron star, a black hole, like a G or an F star, and an Earth-like, that's the holy grail. Right there. And gas giant with a quadruple overlapping hotspot for platinum. Wouldn't that be some? All right. Or what? 18 jumps? 17 jumps. Nice. Now, back in the day when you had to come to Colonia, pre-engineering, just like, you know, an ASP Explorer or whatever, there was a very important sequence of stars you had to follow as you went through the abyss, this section here of the galaxy that has very few stars. And if you didn't follow that exact route, because the galaxy plotter wasn't able to do it, if you didn't follow that exact route, you were stranded. A green gas giant is your white whale, Murdoch? Yeah. I know, I think we were talking about that the other night. So where do you think they will head next? That's a great question. I hope back towards parts of the galaxy that are less discovered. I don't think we'll head back towards the center. I think we will circumnavigate at least a little bit. But honestly, I think of the legs that needs to be longer, I think this leg needs to be a longer leg, just for us to get somewhere meaningful. I would like for us to go in this direction. This side of the galaxy is less explored. I think like over to here-ish would be a good spot. Well, we were just like here, so I don't know. I don't know. I would have loved for them to go from Colonia to somewhere in between Colonia and Beagle Point, then Beagle Point, and then go to what the waypoint 2 was, which is Rendezvous 2 point. I think that would have been a better order. I don't know. The trip between Colonia and Rendezvous 2 was nice, so... It's kind of anybody's guess. I think to the right in the galactic map, maybe going a little bit more east. Personally, that's part of the galaxy I've never been to, so I'm curious to check it out. Now, if there's a storyline that's unfolding as this goes across, I mean, we've seen some elements of a storyline. They've been kind of disparate, not super interconnected yet. But like this part of the arm right here, but that is so far, man. How far away is that? Well, in one of the posts said they wanted to get rid of a lot of the famous places first. Well, what other famous places are there? There's... I mean, we're not going to the Formadan Rift, are we? Oh, that'd be crazy.
Fuel scooping.
Where else would we go?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Could come out this way. Trying to see if there's anything. Yeah, the Formadan Rift's out back here, so we wouldn't come here. That's a famous spot. There aren't a lot of famous things on this side. We can come to your region, Mayor. Yeah, I don't know. No, I suppose it's not touristy. That's a fair point. But then again, neither is Rendezvous Point. So, I don't know. Sag A is a touristy spot. Why didn't we go to Sag A? Yeah, I don't know anything about that side either, which is why I would like to go there. But I don't want to go there as. I don't want to go there as like a tourist go into a spot. Like the POIs would be fun, but I'd like to sit there for 2 weeks and just run around and explore and like create good. Like I bet with the number of commanders we have out in that region, once we get there, if we get to the right side of the galaxy, we could. In Distant Worlds 3, we will find new touristy spots, and I think that is a worthwhile contribution to the galaxy and to Elite Dangerous. Us finding something that is brand new, a new death planet. Maybe we find a planet that orbits in between two binary stars real close or something, or I don't know, the smallest planetoid of all time, orbiting around a gas giant icy ring or something like that. You know, that would be so cool. That would be a lot of fun. We've already found some cool stuff. I haven't even looked enough to see it, which is that's awesome. That's really great. Some of the POIs were found on this expedition. Wait, do you mean the POIs they're sending us to? How's that possible? How would they have found the POIs they're sending us to without us knowing what the waypoints are? Maybe I'm misinterpreting what you're saying. Mr. Chipper, the dog, says, crazy how Sagae has such high star density and yet still so many randomly picked systems I chose had already been charted. Guess that's the mark of super tourist. Yes, that's right. Sagae specifically. But just if you're in the middle of the planar disk, just go up or down a little bit, and that'll probably go away. Because the galaxy has a thickness to it, right? And if you're sitting in the middle where Sagae is, go up or down 500 light years, and you'll get to discovered. But Tranquila, so what I'm not understanding here is we didn't like those POIs. They put out the POIs like as they announce the next waypoint. So unless the organizers found it beforehand, like we didn't find them, like the people who were doing the expedition didn't find them. They didn't like guess we were going to Beagle Point and find POIs, right? I mean, am I missing something? Yes, what? They are found during the route or just around. So they announced the route and the POIs like right as they announced the waypoint. So they couldn't have been found by people on Distant Worlds 3 during Distant Worlds 3. Does that make sense? Mr. Shipper said, yeah, I did some good exobio on the way back to Colonia from there today. Nice. Yeah, the exobio, that's the way to make money out here. I've done a little bit of that. I haven't done enough to make significant money. I'm only at like 200-ish million. Like Rendezvous Point. I'm not understanding it correctly. Rendezvous Point was a waypoint. How did somebody discover that? Mouse Hunter R77N. Hey, what's going on? Welcome in. Mouse Hunter, I could use your help. We had some mice in the house. We're having to get exterminators to figure it out this time around. Usually we can handle them, but I think they're breeding now in a way that we're not able to, so help. As we were leaving, they announced some POIs, some of the ones around the point. You can handle it. Thanks, Mouse Hunter. I appreciate that. That'd be great. The ones that were there for a while. All right, can you give me? I am curious what you're saying. I'm not trying to like grill you. I'm curious. Maybe you don't know the answer, which is totally fair. So tell me to stop if that's the case. So let's pull up. Give me 1 second. Let's pull not this one. Oh yeah, this one. Okay. So if you come here, pull this up. This is Rendezvous Point to Seldowitch Nebula, right? And they have these POIs here. Like, were these the ones found? like that was Icarus's cradle and water in between found by people? Or Lumen Virid? Lumen Viridis, there's no way. Winter Wonderland, maybe? Were these found by people just tooling around? Around here before they announced Zelda Witch Nebula? Is that kind of what you're saying? A couple of the ones here were found by people on Distant Worlds 3 before they announced Zelda Witch's Nebula, is what you're saying. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that. I like that. I like that a lot. Welcome in, Mouse Hunter. Are you an Elite Dangerous fan as well? Or player, perhaps? The day they announced Zelda Witch Nebula. Interesting, okay. Maybe I'm getting the timing wrong, but I believe the day they announced it, they also put out that POI list. So it had to have been found pretty quick. There's one on the trip to Beagle Point that's like that too. So the Beagle Point ones, we went to almost all of them, right? Oh, well, thank you very much, Mouse Hunter. Guys, 07 to the chat for Mouse Hunter. Thank you so much for subscribing, my friend. Welcome to the Delta Squad. We have fun here. We also have a Discord, if you want to hang out. Playing a variety of games. Elite Dangerous is a big one. And we have a squadron, if you're interested in joining. No pressure. Delta Flyers. DTFL. Screen grab it. Find it. We approve, everybody. I enjoy gaming as well. That's awesome, Mouse Hunter. Well, you're in the right spot. We love gaming. I don't know if you play Elite Dangerous, but we accept people of all skill levels. The Sunday when they announced the next waypoint, they announced the POIs you can visit. Right, so they announced it on the same day. So are they waiting? So I guess some commanders go out real quick and submit some cool spots, and then they add that to the waypoints to the POIs before they put the waypoint list out, I guess, or before they put the POI list out. I guess that would have to be it, right? That would be the only way that would work. You play Diablo 4, Destiny 2, and Doom. Nice. Great games, my friend. So that's what I'm not understanding. If they happen at the same time. So a commander... Okay, so let's look at the order of events, right? They announce we're going to Rendezvous 2. So we're going to Rendezvous Point, right? A commander gets there. They announce it on Sunday. Well, we haven't been there for a week. They've announced it for a week. Where most of us are traveling for that week, right? To get to the... So they... Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry. I'm being dumb. They announced the... But yeah, we're talking about something that's active while we're jumping, so that's nice. Yeah, the next waypoint and the POI. Right. So they announce the next waypoint, right? So they announce the next waypoint. So let's say we're in Colonia, right? They announce, or Mont de Limon, and they announce Rendezvous Point. Okay, everybody's got a week to get there. So we get there however fast we get there, right? So we get to Rendezvous Point. Let's say they announce it on Sunday. Somebody gets there on Monday. Now, they tool around Rendezvous Point, looking around, doing whatever they want, the areas around there, and they submit a bunch of systems. And then, the following Sunday, maybe the organizers see that stuff, And the following Sunday, they look at all these submissions and they say, oh, these ones are kind of cool. Let's add a few of them that are in the direction of our next waypoint to the POI list. So now, on Sunday number 2, they said, okay, we're going to that nebula. Let's add these waypoints that people found kind of near Rendezvous Point that are on the way to Beagle Point. Did I get that right?
Frameshift drive.
Oh, thank God. I'm sorry. I'm not firing on all cylinders. Thank you. Thank you for holding my hand through that. Oh, Jesus Christ. I need to go to bed.
4, 3, 2.
Thank you, Trank. I appreciate you. Trank, guys, is a relatively new player to Elite Dangerous, but I wouldn't say a new player anymore. You're getting pretty seasoned pretty quickly here, and has been immensely helpful in posting screenshots and looking at all these cool POIs, and specifically between Rendezvous 2 and the Nebula, helped me whittle down where to go to on stream, and that made that stream so much better. So, thank you. You look at the ones that were found during this, but that would be really cool. I think that would be cool to mention on stream as well. Look how black it is out here. Trank, we're getting to what you were talking about, how like as you get closer to Beagle Point, like it is just terrifying. Like we are alone out here. It's crazy. I missed the skybox over by Sag A, where our new friend, sorry, I'm blanking on the name right now. Oh, Mr. Chipper, the dog. How could I blank on that name? Mr. Chipper the dog. There they are. It is freaky. Was just gonna say how crazy the black is out there, especially compared to Galactic. Oh, there you go. Great minds. Great minds. For those of you who are new, when you see me looking down there, that's where my chat is for you guys. So if I'm looking down there, that's what I'm checking. You guys look like a camera lens to me. I have another webcam here that I'm not using. It's an older webcam, but she looks like this. A slightly better version of that. Oh, chill. Sorry. We should be only a few jumps out. To Beagle Point. I can't believe it, man. So I have jumped here solo. Not solo. We've had support from Murdoch and Tranquilo and Calico Jack, who are members who came out on this expedition from the squad, from the Delta squad. It's been a lot of fun. We started with the Outlander challenge, going from Barnard's Loop to Colonia, which was going in a, just somewhat engineered, not even fully engineered Sidewinder. 23,000 light years in a week in a Sidewinder was something. So, we were doing some neutron jumping. I hadn't neutron jumped in years at that point. So that was fun. Me and Murdoch both did that. It was crazy. But this is the new commander save that I'm on. I have my Space Billionaire save, the old one from that's years and years old, back in the bubble. Doing squad events, actually. Mr. Shipper says, Skybox also blew my mind, to be fair. So many bright blue stars. Yeah, just the way it works. Why are they blue? I would have guessed they'd be red. So things appear more... So it's called the Doppler shift, right? So, oh, we're about to go to Beagle Point. If stars are moving away from you, and they should be spiraling out of the center of the galaxy, they'll have a blue tint. I'm sorry, a red tint, because as they're moving, the frequency of light stretches effectively. If they're coming towards you, then it's blue. All right, guys. There it is, Beagle Point. We leave the galaxy behind us. Let's do it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Beagle Point. Next time I'm in, I'll sign around and see if there's a red-blue split depending on which direction I face. I don't think there is,
4, 3,
Mr. Chipper. I've been there a few times. Colonia I've been to 3 times overall in my Elite Dangerous career. Looks like we're picking up the system chat. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Beagle Point. Bum 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 ba-da-dum ba-dum bum bum. Don't sue me, Steven Spielberg.
fuel scoop disengaged.
The blackness of black out there. There's just nothing. What are these white dots we're going by? Who knows? Turn us around. There's the galaxy in all her beauty. Sorry, I know this is going to be a little bit vomit-inducing. Ah! As I try to angle myself so I can actually get a screen grab. There we go. I like that. It feels lonely. Let's not get too far. So there are a lot of commanders here in the system. Because I'm doing. So let's see. Distant gangs is here, of course. The SSA carriers here. Are any of the official carriers here yet? We'll go to DSSA Distant Worlds if you want to see the map. This is what Beagle Point looks like. A relatively benign situation. I'm assuming the first footballs. Oh, Camsel, Commander Camsel, good for you. First football by Camsel. We made it. Just the lost carriers here, okay. Well, let's go to her. Exactly what I was hoping that would be. Yup, man. Hell yeah. Oh, Super Cruise assisting and giving my hands a little bit of a break here. Drinking some water. Gotta hydrate for this cold I'm absolutely getting. What's terrifying is my son had quite a high fever the last few days. It's not terrifying that he had the fever. Kids get fevers. That happens. It was his first big one, but fortunately, we're not first-time parents, so we were like, okay, he'll be all right. But it means I'm going to get a fever, and that's never fun. Good morning, Chaotic Serenity. Good evening, you mean? What are time zones? How you doing, CS? Welcome to it. How far from Beagle are we? We are in Beagle Point right now. We made it. We did it. Guys, check out Chaotic Serenity. She is awesome. Best shorts in the game. YouTube shorts. Maybe she has great shorts too. I have no idea. You'll have to ask her. All right. I like the color of this guy. Is there a bar on here, Trink? Asking for a friend.
Docking request accepted. Proceed to your designated path, Commander.
Tranquila's in there. I can see you in that bay. Nah, Chaotic is awesome. You'll see her on with Solir Gaming frequently. So check out Solir Gaming as well. Chaotic says, shorts, they're easy to make, and I must have forgotten how to edit stuff or go live, lol. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, you're doing it right. This is a lot of work. Oh. What am I doing? Beagle Point. More importantly, is anyone selling onion head? I'm gonna need some by the time I get there. They have a bar. I'm going to the bar. That's what's happening right now. I tell you what. 158, 160 people in here. 07 guys, thank you for hanging out. I really do appreciate everyone spending their time here with the Delta Squad. Turn the camera around. Oh no, I'm already down here. I'm going to the bar.
No gravity.
Son, there's no wrong way to consume alcohol. This is the wrong way to consume alcohol.
Yeah, hit that like button. Thank you guys. And subscribe if you're new. We gained some subscribers tonight, which was really, really wonderful. Thank you very much. We are a growing channel, of course. Yeah, we gained a couple. Thank you so much, guys.
I find their architecture and ancient technology quite fascinating.
Yeah, well, you know what I find fascinating? The bar. Tranquila. How do I do emojis again? I don't remember how to wave. Is this the bar? Is the galactic plane out here? No, but we could take a picture here. I don't know if you can position yourself near me. You lost. I did lose. That's fair. We did it. You know, it is even more fitting to have there's a picture right there. It's more fitting for it to just be black. Why am I wearing sunglasses out here? Who knows? we look very like shell shocked. Just like, why are we here? What did we do? Oh my god! what have I done? You got a cool avatar. I like the purple spacesuit you got going on. Rocking the updo in the back. I too am rocking the updo. This is a small bar. Lovely. He wants to look cool in space. Delta One. It's a very Delta One look. I'll have to make a log for this. Oh, we did it. All right, back to the ship. Bye. I don't know how to wave. All right, guys, that was a couple hours. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it immensely. Even though I think I am getting sick. So hopefully that does not stick. And I'm in my head. You're rocking that cockpit sweat lord vibe? Hell yeah. Oh, that's the command deck. That's not where I want to go. Oh, look. No, sit, you mother. All right, well, whatever. Beagle Point. Looking at all the other stars. Picture, picture. There we go. Toward the sunny's on because your future too bright. Hell yeah. Tortoise gets it. Tortoise gets it. that was awesome. That was hilarious. Oh, we did it. Jumped all the way manually from Barnard's Loop to Beagle Point. He's an analog man in a digital world. He's not on the wrong side of the law, but he's certainly not on the right. I find the seat in stations carriers pretty funny. Like, a commander's just spent countless hours sitting in their ship. Like, hell are they going to want to sit again and enjoy the same view? That is a really good point, actually. Put me inside a bunk, a cabin with no walls, or with no. We want walls. We need walls with no windows. I wonder if this carrier will remain here from now on. Is there? I assume there was a DSS carrier here before. There must have been one in Beagle Point. What am I doing? I mean, I assume. Oh, repeat console commanders, good lord. DSA distant was it? I guess not. Maybe they moved their carrier, or maybe it's somewhere else. Who knows? Who knows? Well, I'm so happy to have so many people in here tonight. I'm sorry, I wish I could go a bit longer, but I need to get to bed. I need to eat something. I need to rest. I think rest is on the agenda tonight. Let's see if anybody's live that we can raid. Thank you so much for those who subscribed tonight, and just all of you here watching and hanging out. I really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. Welcome to our little Delta Squad family here. Should be fun. I've decided on Fimbathol and paying to drag the Caspian there. Was it a little bit closer, Murdoch? Hope it gets there soon. The carriers or the Fimbathol? Yeah. Yeah, so let us know, Murdoch, when you're in system. I don't mind coming over to the Fimbathol or whatever. Wherever we want to go. Let's see if there's anybody that we can raid. I'd love to send the people to somebody else, because why not? Spread the love. Metal Gamer Geek is live, but I guarantee he's about to be done. That is Marty. Let's see what Metal's doing. Let me look. Oh, Project SimStar is live. Can I raid Project SimStar? He's raided me before. Oh, it's not letting me raid him. I'm subscribed. What the hell? He might need to change his permissions. Okay, well, let's do that. Let's see. Marty's got a few folks watching. Metal Gamer Geek. Let's see. What are you up to, boss? Oh, looks like he may have just ended. Yep, Metal Gamer Geek just ended, so we're not rating Metal. Let's see. I'll still jump to Beagle, but not in this ship. I'll let you know. Maybe Calico Jack can join us as well. That'd be awesome. I would love to have him there as well. Hold on, let's see if it updated my redirect options. It's still got Metal live, but I have it ended. We'll raid Marty. Marty's playing Fallout. I don't know how much longer he'll be live, but jump in, throw him a sub. Marty Plays is awesome. 07, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for new subscribers. Thank you for just everybody watching. and participating and just having a good time. We made it. We did it. So I will be live again. I have no idea. Probably, hopefully tomorrow night with a No Man's Sky update, unless I'm way too sick, in which case I won't. But here's hoping I'm not, and I'll be able to medicate my way through it. So until then, happy hunting, happy surviving, and happy jumping all the way to Beagle Point. And I'll see you all out there in the black. Have a good one, my friends.